Today is day 2 of the live stream from the remote camera. There is a bunch of people up there on the overlaunch platform, and I'm going to be doing an overview of the site this morning. The time right now is 9:48 in the morning, Wednesday, February 2nd. Ocean Camera Space Corp. They did cancel the road closure, so the next road closure is tomorrow, Thursday. Tomorrow, Thursday, from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. is a road closure for tomorrow. But I don't know why they canceled today's road closure, but I'm just rolling with it. And February 2nd, 2022. Stephen Lewis, you're awesome. 2222 and 2022. We got 222022. We got 5 2s. That's got to be like the 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head. So we got that. We got the 5 there. Tony, morning. All right. So yeah, there's some people up there. It is a windy day. Maybe that's why they canceled stuff today. I just noticed the wind. There is some wind here. But it looks like it's going to be maybe a sunny day. There's some fluffy clouds out there. Just wait till 2:22. Yeah, it was this morning and also this afternoon, right, Alex? Good on you. 6, 7, 8. We'll have 8 2s there. Yeah, I am here early. That's right, Helena. I got here early to set up the other live stream camera. Nearly midnight. Awesome. In Western Australia, Helena. So I have a live stream camera. Hey, Norway Space Dude, awesome. And so I have yesterday I had the computer running off of the solar panels, and I had the camera running off of an Anchor battery. A front going through later today. Thanks, Arthur. The Anchor battery ran out, which was powering the camera overnight. So this time I have hooked up the camera to the solar panels as well. So it should maybe be better today. We'll see how it goes. There's a bunch of people here showing up as well. Some checking out the site. There's a crowd to the right here, and some people, some other people as well. So. Yeah, people are showing up, checking out the site. Today is a Wednesday. Marvin is listening something. Let me get that shot there. I will get over there and take a look at let me zoom out first. Thanks, Norway. We'll get a look at that. We see the big crane here. I don't see it attached to anything yet. Maybe it will be, but it is right next to the booster. So my assumption is maybe they will be, maybe some piping or maybe something with the booster. I don't know, but the big Marvin white SpaceX crane is over there in that general area. Nicholas, awesome. From Phoenix, Arizona. It is 3:50 p.m. in the UK. Wow, you guys the day is already late over there in the UK. Awesome. So that's the view. Lab Harder shows something attached. Okay, that's good. They have maybe a slightly different view. I'm not sure where that rover cam is, but maybe they're over to they are over there at the main gate with the rover cam over there. Good. We'll get it when it lifts up. I'm here at the overlaunch platform and mount right now. So this is kind of where I set up. I can move over there in a bit. I just wanted to have some good parking. The parking spaces over there were full, but I'm using my iPhone Pro 12 Max, so I can easily maneuver and move this as well. So it's not an issue. We can walk down that way and check it out. Okay, I will do a pan left, pan right, check a few things from here, and then possibly move down to the main gate there. There's a bunch of stuff around here. The pump over there is still on the ground. The five pump thing is right still there. And there's a couple dumpsters, and I think they're just getting going here as well. There's still some scaffolding on the methane tanks. So, and it looks like they may be getting ready to pour some more concrete over here. I can see, just a minute. Yeah, I haven't heard any rumors of chopstick action, but I will get a shot of that in a moment. We can see here that yellow section there means they're going to be, I believe, pouring more concrete over there to, I believe that's maybe what that's about. Otherwise it's just some type of platform, but I think they're going to maybe be pouring some, extending the concrete over in that direction, over there toward the new excavated area. I'll go to the tower, but there is a lift on the overlaunch platform, and as far as the lifting of the chopsticks, what I can tell you, what I see, they still have the scaffolding there on the right, and the scaffolding there on the left, on the top left and the right. So they would not be able to go to the top with the chopsticks, but they could go as high as they went the last time. So that's still in process. There are some men over there inspecting some of the piping. I haven't ordinarily seen guys like that, dressed up like that, checking out some of the piping here, but I haven't often night for you all in Australia, or in the afternoon for you all in the UK, but maybe with the new camera that I have set up, the new live stream, I'll have a reason to come out here in the morning and check on things. I get both of these shots in the same picture. Oh yeah, so they are lifting something with the booster 4. Let me zoom out and get that shot. I can't see what it is. I've got to lube up this tripod here. It's kind of skipping a little bit. You can see there's a bunch of people here on the bottom right.
Oh, okay, I see. Oh, wow.
There's something I see right now for the first time, load spreader. Oh yeah, so if they are doing a load spreader, it means they'll be moving probably the booster, putting it on maybe an SPMT and moving it over. That would make sense, everybody. I'm gonna see if that does get attached to the booster 4, and if it does, then we might have an interesting day coming ahead. Oh yeah, so on the left, I'll get a shot of that. I'll come back to this load spreader. They are real people, everybody. So we're gonna get some shots. Just, I believe, just checking out the scene here. All right, where do you want me to move the camera? I will show you something here on the quick disconnect. We're gonna, oh yeah, I will move the camera over there to the main gate in a moment. You can see they're attached to the top of the quick disconnect. They do have a cord. I've never seen that cord before, but they have it attached, maybe stabilized, almost like I have to do for my remote camera over there at the Ocean Cam camera. There is a cord right there attached to the top of the quick disconnect. For the first time, I've never seen that before. I don't know what that's about. Can you all see that? Uh, 2222, you missed it. Oh no. All right. I will go over there to the main gate. And yeah, if you're in the UK, you missed the 22. Cool. Okay, John. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna keep it here for a moment. I'll spray some silicone on the tripod here. I'll prepare a few things and I will relocate there to the main gate. Okay, be back in a few, and then I will relocate the camera here. All right, everybody, I'm moving the camera over. Sorry about the rapid. I apologize for the movements here. We're getting going here. All right, moving. I guess hit him. All right, there's some venting over at the tank farm there too, on the suborbital tank farm. We'll get this shot later in a few moments. I'll stop here for this venting, shot of the venting. So there's some venting at the suborbital tank farm there. We're going to lose that shot in a moment, but we will get the booster 4 shot. I'll pause here again. We'll get some of this pad A and everything like that. Oh, there we go. I gotta zoom out. Remember to do that. We're looking at the pads A on the right and pad B on the left. All right, here we go. I may get a shot further here to the right, a little bit away from where I'm currently at. Hey, Martin. Maybe we're good here. I'll set up here a little bit. There's another individual here, so I don't want to interfere with their live stream. But if see what they do here. Okay, I'm gonna walk further here to the right. I'll walk over there. And I may pull my truck up this way as well. All right, here we go. We got it going. It's right now. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna probably go get my truck too. But not at the moment. Not at the moment. What we got there is a load center for booster 4. That can only mean one thing, everybody. It is warm, Helena. Yep, they're going to lift the booster, Martin. Load spreader. B4 going for a ride. That's right. Right. All right, sorry for the jerking of the camera here. My tripod is really stiff this morning. Michael. Y'all are crazy. Yeah, counterweights too. Yep. Good deal. Good deal, good deal, good deal. Yep. The whole, look at that. The whole thing is moving forward, everybody. There, without any clanking or anything. They really did they really did put a lot of, I'm not going to use these words, everyone. They did lubricate the tracks there, because normally with the other Bucky crane, we would hear a lot of clanking and everything. Yep, Tony, yep. Yeah, it could be also for, it could also be, Norway Space Dude says it could just be for stabilization. So if we are getting some bad weather coming in, then it could just be to stabilize the booster in some bad weather. Yeah, Marvin is smooth and new and smooth. Yep. We would have a lot of clanking right now if this was a Buckner crane, which is now over at the build site. Yeah. Hey, Michael. Hey, Michael. With the W, if we could get no enemies here, you and no enemies chatting, that would be a good run. Michael Warman and no enemies. That would be quite the combination. Just playing with you, Mike. Don't worry about it. Welcome to the stream. Birdman. And they are going to the left here with the lifter. Maybe they're going to be lifting the GSE 4 out of the way. I don't know. Maybe they are kind of going in that direction a little bit. Maybe it's time to move that out of the way. I don't know. Or maybe they're going to be going to the booster. We'll see. Okay, let me see. John CA 2069 says SpaceX needs to hook up the crane to booster 4 to depressurize booster 4 to open a hatch for work 2. Awesome. I didn't know that. So they got to hook it up to depressurize it to open a hatch. Cool. Sounds interesting. I've never heard of anything like that before. Hey, check controls. They're going up, so if they were going to go to maybe up and then lower down, I don't know what they're doing, but if they're going up, then that would be booster 4, and we'll see what happens. They got the a white lift moving around over there as well. That's usually used to hook up the load spreader to the booster at the top. And they're cordoning off the GSE4 area. See, we can see there they're putting the red tape there for the GSE4. Maybe they're going to do something with that. I don't know. They're all doing it simultaneously, so that would kind of lend me to believe that maybe something's going to happen with the remains of that GSE4 section. There, they're going to scoot it out of here on a. I don't see any load spreaders present, but to the right here, we got the lifters moving around. Oh, they're backing up to the booster there. We'll see what happens. See what happens. You know, there used to be a tent. Used to be a tent over there to the right of the booster 4, where there's like a tent city going on over there. Where I believe they had like some type of control station, or they had some type of big tent over there, but now they have like a square building, like a semi-trailer over there. Yeah, swing it to booster 4. That's a good catch here, Steven. All right, but they have also cordon off the GSE4 area, and they got a lifter over there as well. So I believe I'll probably be focusing on the booster section here for a while, but I'll keep an eye over there for. Yeah, they are maybe going to do a simultaneous lift over there, because they have a crane right there, getting ready to do something with the GSE section there as well. So I believe they're going to. Do some work on that GSE section that popped, and we will spend a good amount of time. I will spend a good amount of time looking at the booster as well. So get this thing straight. Here we go. So this is Ocean Camera Space Corp. It is, say the date once more, it is 10:13 on February 2nd, 2022. It may crumple on itself, it's not pressurized. Interesting. Scrapping the remnants of GSE4. Maybe. We'll see what all happens over there. I'm not sure what they're doing at the GSE4. like a soda can. That makes sense. Thanks. So today the sky is mostly blue now. A lot of the, like yesterday, a lot of the fog or haze has gone away quite a bit. We got some clouds to the northeast. Thanks. On both cameras. Thanks, Mike. Good. Good. Nice to know the other camera's still going strong. I was happy how it all turned out. It really was awesome. Yes, Siru. Good morning. Well, we're stepping it up here at Ocean Camp, that's for sure. And yeah, I'm happy how things have turned out. This is kind of a community accomplishment because the community fixed the truck. You all supported and donated to fix the truck, and you also been supporting and keeping it going, pushing us forward for the last almost a year. So I congratulate you on the success of contributing to Ocean Cam and also to myself for everything as well. So it's been fun. This morning was a lot of fun. Walking through some of the puddles to go. I have some boots. Now I'm not wearing them right now. They're in the truck, but I was walking out to the remote camera site with the boots on, going through the big puddles, and it was just it was a lot of fun. You know, less stress and just more fun. Welcome as a Falcon Heavy OCSC member, Martin. Awesome. Again, awesome. Gary, good morning. John C4 2069. They said it was just John, they were saying it was a test of the loudspeaker. Yeah, Tom, the 24/7 camera is live. It is in the, if you go, I believe if you go to the Ocean Camera Space YouTube channel, this channel, you might be able to go to the to the main screen on the channel, and it may show as a live video, I believe. I'll do some pans of the site here as well in a bit. Then if there's anything y'all want to see, let me know. I do move the camera quite a bit, and I take requests. I'll zoom the camera around a little bit. Yes, sir. We could see a booster 4 lift. I don't know. I haven't seen any SPMTs here, so maybe it's just to keep it from buckling when they open the hatch. Someone was saying they were going to open a hatch, but there is I want to point something out here that on this aero cover here, I believe, I don't know what the actual name is, but right here there is a kind of there's a diagram at the top there. And that apparently is for a Starlink dish. So it looks like they're going to have a Starlink dish right. Let me get my hand in the camera. Right over here on that circular air part there. That's going to be for the Starlink. Ah, awesome. All right. Yep. Kudos to everybody here at Ocean Camp, says Helena. Big kiss. Awesome. Member for 5 months. Awesome, Helena. Awesome. I've been a member here for about 10 months. Maybe 11 months at this point. Good. Just shut up here. I haven't seen any movement there for a little while now. But the sky is continuing to get bluer and bluer, that's for sure. More of the clouds are burning up and going away. That is one tall crane, that's for sure. All right, the lifter is going up there to the right of the booster. That means they're going to connect it. Yep, that's what's going on. Any clue about the sound suppression system on the OLT? I'm not sure about that yet. I haven't heard anything. I heard it briefly, but Basiru, that's a good question. Awesome, Tony. Thanks. Lift. Yeah, we gotta lift it. I think they have the lift under control, I believe. They've but that is maybe something I do for the. Sorry about that. I kicked the tripod. That's maybe something they do when they lift the booster, or the Starship and all that kind of stuff. Maybe that's the Ocean Cam theme song for lifting of the or stacking of the Starship booster combo. Sorry for hitting the tripod there. Okay, Gary says the top of the orbital launch mount is getting those gaps filled in with thick plating, just for knowledge. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I didn't know what they were doing, but there is a bunch of scaffolding on the orbital launch mount, and that's good info. Thanks, John. Good stuff. Yeah, recently I've been hearing a lot of interesting info from y'all here in the chat. Last couple days I've heard stuff that I never thought of, never heard of. So thanks for keep it coming. Alan, doing pretty good, Alan. Just checking out the day. Got up kind of early. Got out of the house pretty early this morning. It's 10:23 in the morning here at February 2nd, 2022. I'm usually I have often been waking up around this time and just starting to move around where I live. I've been staying up late and working on the remote camera setup and everything. And since that was already set up, maybe I can redirect my energies to do other stuff. I'm going to keep tweaking it over and over time, and hopefully keep making it a lot better. I had some thoughts of reusing a software that I used to use called StreamYard, but I can't afford to get it right now. But StreamYard would allow me to. It has spotty connections though. That's the only. That is the only drawback of the StreamYard. It's difficult when it comes to connections, or so it has been in the past. But I think I'll probably give it another swing, because that would allow me to have both of these images on the same live stream. I would be able to have the remote camera stream and also do commentary. I would have control over the audio. Nitrogen tanker passing by, and Professor Jim is showing up here.
Yeah, we love ocean cats.
Hey, Professor Jim.
I'll be down here hopefully.
Okay, cool. All right, Cosmic Jim just showed up here. When I did the interview chat with Dr. Caitlin Ahrens, and also Da Vinci Mackin, we did those live streams using the StreamYard app, and the audio wasn't 100% on that, but it was maybe workable. Anyway. Unless there's another way to add audio to a live stream without using the StreamYard. If there's another free would be great. If there's I was thinking yesterday if YouTube would allow a call-in number. Imagine you can call into your YouTube channel by phone and then speak over the audio into the live stream. That would be a really neat feature. I don't know if YouTube has that already, or if there's another app that allows you to do that, but if there was an integration, if YouTube wanted to expand or enhance their YouTube channel for the content creators, they could add a phone call, a way to call into your live stream, and then you could speak into it from wherever you are, or maybe y'all could call into it as well. And then we could have like a conversation, then it could be a real chat. That would be awesome. So my suggestion to YouTube, if they haven't thought about it already, or if they've already thought about it and they said it's not a good idea, then great. But if they haven't thought about it, it would be an awesome feature to allow the content creators to call in, because then that would allow you to add audio to your stream. That'd be awesome. Especially for the situations where you're for instance, have like a remote camera or something. That'd be really effective for some type of when you have a computer live streaming from somewhere and you're a distance away, and then you'd like to add audio. It'd be a really simple workaround for that. Yep, Norway Space Dude. We would have to do some caller screening. Yeah, it is Fahrenheit in the US of A, yes, Helena. Yeah, I would just need to know the type of software that is potentially capable of doing that, Yeah, it is confusing. Not until you start working with the different, when you have a YouTube channel, then you you start to get some experience with the inner workings of the technology, and then and even listening to somebody talking about like a solar panel and the wattage, the voltage, the inverters, the chargers, and the different things you got to make work up as far as power is concerned, and the different ceilings for the output of the inverter and the charger. Unless you have at your own system, or you've done a little bit of that of yourself, it gets a little confusing, but it's pretty straightforward. It is kind of, I know I'm going to detract from the view a little bit, but I will lower the shot here a little bit and kind of show off my my outfit. All right, I am in a t-shirt and I got shorts on. Follow Marcus Ocean Camera Space Corp, because it was just, I was wearing a sweater, just too hot. All right, everybody. Yeah, that's maybe a good pickup line. I had to take my sweater off because I was just too hot. Yep, that's the way of the world here. It is cold and gray in the UK. In Barcelona, they're at 15°C, which I'm not sure how hot that is, but tall man lift going up. (41°C is 105.8 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, that's hot. Oh, for sure. You'll be sweating in that temperature. All right, they're at the top of the Starship up there, the booster. It's always Starship here, so when they're working on the booster, it's sometimes you got to think about what you're saying before you say it. They're at the top of the booster there. Robert says it's 1°C in British Columbia, Canada. Canada. Yep. You know, I was just thinking here, I may have some of the longest, over the last year, I may have I am one of the few probably individuals that have stood the longest here in front of the as far as standing time here across the road from the launch site. I may be number one or maybe number 2 or 3. I'm in the top 5 people to be standing here, length of time standing here across the road from the launch site over the last year. You know, I'm just thinking about it. I may be number 1. I don't know. Maybe Boca Chica gal, or maybe somebody else is up there with me. But yep, I believe so. Stand time champ. Yep. Oh yeah, Bert and Ernie have me beat. Yeah, they've been here 24/7 for the last many years. That's right. Humans. I'm talking humans. Nah, yeah, I blowed Yeah, I'm number one as far as me and Jessica. Stand time here, because she showed up later in the year. I've been here since March. Yeah. Yeah, security doesn't chat, Captain. They changed out the security recently too. So the people who used to know me have moved on. So it is a new crew here. Inversor Jack. Awesome. Hola, Jack. Inversor. Yep. That's here. Thank you. So there's a comment here. 1 degree Celsius equals 1.86 degrees Fahrenheit. 1.86 degrees Fahrenheit is 1 degree Celsius. So would that mean if you did 50 degrees Celsius, would that be 186 degrees Fahrenheit? Yeah, I don't know if it doesn't go in a 1-to-1 ratio there, because I think I don't think 50 degrees Celsius would be what in Fahrenheit. Does it go like linearly? I don't know if it does it. Nicholas says we got 51 degrees Fahrenheit in Phoenix, Arizona. Shorts and t-shirt weather. Well, that's good. Love just watching. Thanks again for the coverage. Nice. Martin, I think it's called a lift. It is called a lift. I'll relocate the camera to the booster, but they're doing the work on the GSE-4 also. Similar kind of work, so they've scheduled the crane kind of stuff today. Skylift, huh, Captain? Captain Pike says skylift. A cherry picker, says Helena. Awesome. Inverser said it's 40 maybe degrees, 40 degrees Celsius maybe, wherever you know. Robert says 0 degrees Celsius is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So all conversions begin there. Yep. It's a little bit strange if you grew up in the Fahrenheit world like myself. Then the airman lift, the Celsius is complicated. Probably about as complicated as the meter. Maybe less. It's more complicated than the meter to the foot. We use feet and we use Fahrenheit here in the United States, feet and Fahrenheit, and pounds also. But when you're talking about kilograms or Celsius or meters, that kind of throws me off a little bit. All right, Gary says the National Reconnaissance NROL 87 SpaceX launch is about to go up in 3 hours. 3 hours, everybody. NROL launch. Maybe. I'm not sure what NROL stands for, but we'll see. It may be National Reconnaissance. I'm not sure what. Navy, could be Navy. Yeah, 98.6 is the body temperature, I believe. 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. National Reconnaissance. Thanks, Gary. It is National Reconnaissance. Starlink launch tomorrow. Awesome, says John. So that is like a DOD, National CIA DOD war kind of launch. So that's the Department of Defense. SpaceX is launching something for the Department of War. They used to call it here in the United States. Now they renamed it to make it more friendly, but it really means it's like the missile guidance systems for the different weapons and stuff. Yep. Classified payload. Spy stuff, yep. Yeah, they got lifts going on everywhere. They got a lift over there at the loudspeakers as well. So I'll zoom out, get a few shots here. I'll come back to this shot, but I want to get that shot where they're of the different things here on the launch site real quick. I'll come back to this. You see they're doing something over there on the GSC-4. Oh, we got a spinning circle over there at the other live stream. Okay, and they are doing something over there at the loudspeaker over there. And also on the orbital tank farm, on the orbital launch platform. All right, going back to the GSC tank area. Let me know if the other camera is kaput. Just be nice to know. We have some wind, so that may have, if it is giving a spinning circle, then with a remote camera, let me know. That would be the only factor I can imagine with the spinning circle. Oh, it is good. Tony says it's good. Thanks, Tony. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just if you have a spinning circle, try and refresh your screen. Thanks, Mike. That is one tall lifter there, that's for sure. All right. Hey Gonza, they are connecting the booster, our load spreader. They're connecting the booster to the load spreader, the booster. I'll zoom out so you can get a better shot of what's going on. Mira, take a look. All right, Captain Pike says technically the lift is 300 feet, a 300-foot truck mounted rough terrain work platform. Awesome. A300 truck mounted rough terrain work platform. 300 feet up, everybody. Wow. That's pretty tall. I could have used something like that to cut down some trees at a house I used to own. You know, when the trees are leaning toward your house or something and they're dead. Sometimes when the dead trees are up there, it's dangerous because if it gets windy, then you know you never know which way that thing's going to fall. So, yeah, something like that is useful. Those lifts are very nice. Get a little shot over here as well. Hey, Jill. It was windier. It is windy this morning. Yesterday when I was over by the build site next to the high bay, doing some of that video imagery right up there next to the new wider high bay, it was windier because the buildings over there funnel the air, the high bay and the new wider high bay, they funnel the air. So when you're standing right there, it is much windier. But yeah, today's windy too. See if I can go this way. Can't get the booster and the Starship in the same view. We get some landing boosters or Starships, but no. If I had some 360 cameras, we can get that shot all at once. Canyon effect. That is the Starship. There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, we don't use kilometers here in the United States either. So when you say what is 30 kilometers, we use miles per hour in the United States of America. Lana says we have Celsius meters and kilometers. Cool. Yeah, I don't know if that was done intentionally or not, but yeah, we use feet, Fahrenheit, and miles. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, the load spreader looks like it's kind of even on the top there. I'll get a shot of that. Go up and check it out once more. Grams and kilos. So yeah, we use ounces and pounds. But yeah, grams are pretty useful when you're doing the smaller units. How much does a gram weigh in space? Now, how do you measure weight in space? You might have to put it in the centrifuge and see the reaction. Yeah, Jill says didn't expect a lift this morning, considering the fog and everything, and the canceled road closure. Yeah, we're thinking the consensus seems to be that they're going to depressurize the booster by opening a hatch, so they want to make sure it doesn't buckle. So if they are going to, if we think about it that way, if there is a potential for it to buckle over when they do that depressurization, then maybe they're not going to open the hatch today. Maybe they'll open it tomorrow when the road closure is happening. Because if there's any chance that this would fall into the road here, they probably want the road closure to be in effect. So maybe tomorrow morning might be a better thought for the depressurization. Robert says the USA industry they didn't want to retool, so they lobbied Congress in the late 60s and early 70s to stay with the imperial system. Awesome. John CA 2069 says, we Americans just want to be different because metric is better, in his opinion. Awesome. So Scott says, a pint is a pound the world around. A pint's a pound the world around. I got you. The unit of liquid measurement, a pint, is the same all around the world, apparently. I guess. Awesome. Because if you're going to be, imagine that maybe they would have to go with gallons, because a while back I looked up the price of, I learned that they may have finished hooking it up. They're coming down, or maybe they're going over to the other side to hook up the other side. Yeah, they look like they're still going up. No, I'm not sure where they're going, but we've seen them do the one side. They may have to hook up the other side over there, but I know a gallon has, how many pounds in a gallon? You can check that out. And there's 8 point something pounds in a gallon. So maybe we could get the weight of something in space by just seeing the liquid weight of something by measuring according to a gallon. Because maybe that'll be like the international solar conversion for weight. Just use it per volume, what it would be on Earth, and then say that is the weight. Because there's 8 something pounds per gallon, and if we just say, okay, a gallon of something weighs this much on Earth, then we could say, okay, it weighs so much in space. But we also know that the different planets have different gravity and stuff like that. So it's going to weigh something different on every planet, right? So yeah, it's going to be a difficult thing, unless somebody already figured it out. An international weight system for the solar system. Yeah, Jill wonders if any of the water, the liquid from the rain and fog stayed up there on top of the booster 4. It's a good question. Fenwell says he could use a pint and a 16-ounce steak right now. Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm a vegetarian, but that sounds good. I used to eat meat. Yeah, we do millimeters over here, Helena. Yeah, millimeters and centimeters. But millimeters are understandable. Yeah. Scott says a pound of steak and a pound of Guinness. Wow. Yeah, Sirius says weight depends on gravitational pull. Yep, interesting. Australia is watching. Scott says he uses metric all the time. Toyota is metric. Is all metric. Toyotas are all metric. Steven says 8.34 pounds per gallon of water, dependent on temperature. Okay, depends on temperature. So even in space, the gallon would not be a useful conversion to get the weight, the pounds. we'd have to have a standard temperature and pressure in space and a gallon, a gallon container, say a container of water here on the Earth, which is a gallon, take it up there into space, and we'd have to maintain the standard pressure and temperature to convert that into weight. Interesting. Robert Bryn says, for science, the metric system is the international system. I'll use inches also. All I can see, yeah, there's. I know I've heard Elon say that, when they start talking about Kelvin in terms of temperature, that it gets really messed up. So, yeah, it's. I guess this is the next level for humanity as we get out there into space and we start using numbers that are realistic and kind of convert more easily to other numbers. So, because the Kelvin, he was saying, I believe, if I remember correctly, was not useful when they're talking about the different types of temperatures out there in space. Robert says, which is why the values of mass and weight and mass and volume are what I use. Mass and volume. I got you. And then, of course, volume depends on temperature too. But interesting. Mass and volume. Yep, sounds good. Yeah, okay. Mass of water would change dramatically based on the temperature and pressure. So, yeah. Ma Pepe says, I work in the aeronautical world and the imperial system is used always. Awesome. Thanks, Ma Pepe. I don't know if mass is universal, but that's good enough for now. Maybe density. We have to use density because the volume will change based on the pressure. So. Hey, MBB. Steven says, SpaceX super cools the fuel to fit more in. SpaceX super cools the fuel to fit more in. Cool. Robert says, Kelvin begins at absolute zero, so it has a difficulty in applications. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, Sirius says mass changes with speed according to relativity theory. Yeah. Apparently, the E equals mc squared is just a simplified version. They use a much more complicated calculation when doing that kind of stuff. Cool now? Okay. I'm gonna move the camera. Está bien? Oh, okay. See. I'm going to move the camera here, everybody. We'll get back to it in a bit. Just a moment. All right. Someone's pulling out. So. Just a moment. Here we go. I got to go check something out. I'll be back in a minute. All right, we're good to go. Get a zoomed out shot of this and come back to this in a moment. Hey, Mr. Smith. I don't know if we're going to see a booster lift today. We are definitely going to go see them finish attaching it to the load spreader there. Maybe in the next several days. Yeah, Nicholas is mentioning that a gallon of whiskey weighs more than a gallon of water. Yeah, density of the liquid makes a difference too. Yeah. Oh yeah, so there are some clouds moving through right now. It was much bluer skies a little bit earlier during this live stream. But maybe they will continue to move through as well. Maybe we'll get some bluer skies out, sunny, kind of continual sunny conditions here. Yep.
Good work, Paul.
Thanks. What's your name?
Fan. My name's Jeff.
Nice to meet you.
Watch a lot of your videos.
All right, a man named Jeff just passed by here, saying hello. He's visiting the site. Yeah, I'd Asteroid Boyd too. I like heights. So as long as the lifter or whatever is in good condition, I don't mind going up high. Helena just said the higher the proof of the whiskey, the less it weighs. Very interesting. Joshua, awesome. Well, it looks like they hooked it up. Tilt down a little bit. Michael says 8 pounds per gallon of gasoline. Interesting. So gasoline's a little bit less heavy than water. Is there any digits after the gasoline, or is it just straight out 8? Robert was jumping out of aircrafts in the CF. Height does not bother him so much. Yeah, I've jumped out of 9 airplanes as well. I've jumped out of a few aircraft myself in the past. Steven says liquid oxygen weighs 9.527 pounds per gallon. So yeah, water weighs 8 point something. So liquid oxygen is heavier than water. Oh, there it is. Water weighs 8.34 pounds per gallon, says Stephen. Liquid nitrogen weighs 6.745 pounds per gallon. So liquid nitrogen is lighter than water. Liquid oxygen is heavier than water. And methane weighs 3.88 pounds per gallon. So methane is much lighter than water and also lighter than liquid nitrogen. And liquid hydrogen weighs 0.5906 pounds per gallon. So hydrogen is the lightest, just like on the periodic table. I guess that's where the weight comes from. Just look at the element. Hydrogen is one of the, if not the, I mean, we could talk about deuterium and other kind of stuff, but hydrogen is apparently, according to our periodic table, there's probably some other lighter elements, but the lightest element in the universe, in our solar system that we're currently aware of. There's definitely lighter things than hydrogen. There's got to be. Elena says, I think there's no more than 5 places in the world that uses Fahrenheit. Wow, very interesting. Thanks, I didn't know that. Fenwolf says, enjoy the warm weather here at SpaceX Starbase launch site, because I think the cold is coming your way. Near record highs here yesterday, near record cold tomorrow. Awesome. Thanks, Fenwolf. Awesome. John says, according to the Science and Technology Desk reference, a U.S. gallon of gas weighs 6.1 pounds. Awesome. So a gallon of gas here. We're hearing some venting over there from the orbital launch platform area. But 6.1 pounds would be lighter than a gallon of water at 8.34 pounds. That would be near the weight of liquid nitrogen, which is 6.74 pounds per gallon. So Stephen Lewis, you have the great info there. Thank you, Stephen, so much. All right, the lift is down. I'll get a wider view here of what's going on here. We get a lot of trucks going by here this morning. A lot of vehicles coming by. All right, and the weight of a pound, Helena says 2.767 kilograms to 6.1 pounds. John C4 2069 says 1 U.S. liquid gallon of fresh water weighs roughly 8.34 pounds or 3.785 kilograms at room temperature. Robert said an Arctic outflow is near, an Arctic outflow is over the prairies in the northern Midwest. Okay, so it's cold up there in the Midwest and the northern prairies. All right, Martin says element 118. It's the most expensive and most heavy in the universe. It's called Oganesson. Yeah, Martin, and I believe there's many more elements in 118. So that's just, I even believe there's an element 121. So there's much heavier elements. Even if we were to go to a neutron star or something, there's got to be throughout throughout the universe, never mind just throughout the galaxy, but throughout the universe, there's going to be many more elements than what we currently have here on our 2022 periodic table. Okay, yes, Sirius says the relative molecular mass of oxygen is greater than nitrogen, which is greater than water, which is greater than methane. Yeah, CNOF, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron. Yep, that's the way it goes. Thanks, yes, sir. Relative molecular mass of O2 is greater than N2, which is greater than H2O, which is greater than CH4. Okay, so Lee LaFont, the answer to that, I don't believe they're going to do a booster lift today, because they don't have any road closure scheduled for today. And if they were going to do a booster lift, I would expect it would be a road closure. So I would say at the earliest, the soonest for a booster lift would probably be tomorrow, Thursday, February 3rd, 2022. Yeah, Helena says there are also some man-made elements as well. Very interesting. Yeah, maybe some isotopes and stuff like that. Helium-3 says Asteroid Boy 2. Yeah, the moon apparently has a lot of helium-3. Hey, Martin. Right on, right on. Yeah, antimatter too, huh? Robert says, I weigh much more than 6.1 pounds. Wow. You're pretty heavy, Robert. Oh, yeah. That's very light, actually. Steven says, methane is lighter than RP1. Very interesting. John C4 says seawater weighs approximately 8.556 or rounded to 8.6 pounds per gallon. So seawater is heavier than water. Yeah, okay. Due to the, I read here in the chat, due to the salt content probably. Interesting. Yeah, I agree with you. Robert says maybe because of the wind. But there's been talking about here, Dixon and Robert, about a depressurization of the booster and maybe a buckling if they don't support it with the crane. Oh wow, Helena says her shower curtain around the shower is the bottom row of the table of elements. Very interesting. Asteroid Boy, they said it was just a test of the loudspeaker system. Lee LaFont asked about any new element discovered on the moon or Mars that's not on Earth. What I would tell you, Lee, is here in the public sector, we get news about discoveries at least 50 years after they discover them in the military sector. So we in the public do not get the most up-to-date news about discoveries such as new elements and things like that. See you later, Norway. Yeah, a lot of fun. Okay, this is good information. Yasira says, because of the difference of the relative molecular mass, SpaceX puts the liquid oxygen tank at the bottom and liquid methane at the top to bring center of gravity closer together, close to the bottom. So the oxygen is heavier than methane, liquid oxygen. So they put the oxygen at the bottom to keep the Starship and the booster vertical, so it doesn't fall over. Very interesting. Thanks, Yasir. That makes sense. Carbon and hydrogen have a lighter weight than oxygen. So yeah, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, CNOF. Yeah, carbon comes first in the molecular mass. So yep, that makes sense. Fenwell says, did anyone do it in grams yet? Water is 1 gallon is 3.785 grams. Yeah, that can't be right. Maybe 3,785 grams. Yeah, maybe that's water can't be one gallon of water can't be 3 grams, but maybe 3,785 grams, and 1 liter is 1,000 grams. I'd buy that. That's cool. Okay, Astro Boy 2 says helium-3 is very rare on Earth. Yeah, I've heard that as well. Yeah. Tara says they can lift without a row closure. I didn't know that, Tara Boy. That's awesome, Tara. Well, that's good info as well. Thanks, Tara. Very good. So apparently they do lifts without a row closure. Cool. Yeah, Helena says there's 1,000 grams in a kilogram. Yeah, Stuart, I don't think they would do the engine testing of the booster at the suborbital launch pads because it would burn up the pad. Everything I've heard is that they would have to bring it over to the orbital launch platform to the left. If they did a static fire with the booster over there, it would burn up the suborbital launch pad. Lee asked about, yeah, I would think Lee, that's a good question. Joe says 3.5 grams equals 1/8 of an ounce. That's good. Get a shot of the launch site here. That's a good point there. Robert says they would need the water deluge system on the launch pad to static fire all engines on booster 4. Okay, that's a really good point there, Robert. Stuart says, but they can still do tank pressure testing on that pad. Okay, so a pad B or A, they can still do a depressurization test or a pressure test of the booster. Thanks, that's really good info. Thanks. Yes, Siri says the booster doesn't fit the suborbital pad without special adapter. Okay, interesting. Dixon says if chlorofluorocarbons are heavier than air, how do they destroy ozone? If CFCs are heavier than air, yeah, that's a good question. I don't know that answer, Dixon. Good question. Maybe they're lighter. $1:17 in Western Australia in the morning. Yeah. What are you doing tomorrow, Elena? Good on you. Yeah, so there's a lot of trucking activity here this morning. We have the booster connected up to the load spreader, and got a bunch of trucks coming through. They're hauling away the dirt from the berm. They still got a little bit to go. See it over there, just below the tower is the remaining berm soil. Ralph says convection brings the CFCs in to greater heights. Awesome. Okay, that makes sense. Leela Funk says it's 5:18 in the afternoon evening over there in Newcastle upon the Tyne, northeast of the UK. In the northeast. Thanks. The moving dirt out, Stephen. They're taking away. I've seen some of these. One of these soil trucks pulling in over there at Massey's gun range. So over there at Massey's at the gun range, up the road toward Brownsville, that SpaceX now owns. And so they are. I saw one of these dirt dump trucks pull in over there. So I believe they're transporting all the soil up that way. With his ozone. CFC's breakdown ozone. I got you. Thanks, yes sir. 9:20 PST in the morning. 9:20 in the morning, everybody over there on the West Coast. Thanks. I may take a break. I may end the stream here. And yeah, you like that? MAB. $22.50 in Sri Lanka. So $10.50 in Sri Lanka, everybody. That's awesome. See you, Asteroid Boy. Yep. I'll wind it down in the next few minutes. This is the first time I'm seeing a soil-filled truck coming into the site, so I don't know why, but this the blue truck just came in. Yeah, I will in the next few minutes end the stream. Yep. Good night. I'll give it a couple minutes and then I'll end the stream. See if anything else happens here. Got to be live at 2:22, huh? Okay, today, huh? It is now 11. It's 11:22 in the morning here, and they're gonna They're gonna cut out for lunch. So. Around 11:45, they break for lunch here, so I think this is good timing for myself also to end it around now, and I'll pick up definitely, I believe around the 12:30 time frame. So in about an hour, I might do another live stream. But the other camera, I believe, will still be working and giving a shot here at the launch site. Yes, it'll still be on, Tony. I'm going to leave that on. I'm going to try and keep that going for for days on end. Yeah, so the other camera will definitely be live at 2:22. It should be without a hitch on that. All right, I will end the stream now. Everybody, thank you so much. It's been a lot of fun. And catch you on the flip side. whether in this lifetime or another one, we will meet again. We will get the opportunity to chat again. Woot, Bassman, nice. Cartoon, awesome, man. Good day, everybody. Wishing you the best. Many blessings. Cutting out. Ocean Camera Space Corp, Paul S. Mamako, CEO. Signing out.